go at her for like brushing her hair, and she's like, "Can't you see that I'm actually still doing the work here?" It's quite a good scene. I don't know why they cut that out.
Probably didn't have enough time in their 75-hour long episode.
What's that? Is that the empty wine?
That's the empty one. Should I get another one?
I noticed you've left it on the floor there.
Well, because I was just topping us up
It
still.
reminds me of this wine bottle in the garden. Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think's going to happen? I know we've not left the house for a while. But, do you want to pause? Do you want to have a wee break?
A wee break. A wee break there.
All right, Lorraine Kelly.
No, I don't. You.
No, I'll just get the other wine then.
But you're doing the notes, so I'll get the wine.
All right, you get the wine then.
You
get the wine.
Keep talking about these intruders.
Okay, Aviana came in.
Adriana.
Oh shit! Yeah, but they didn't put the name up on the screen. I'm just freestyling here. I've written here, not another old bag. That's not very nice.
Oi.
I like her now, so
The old bag's back.
that was a bit of a horrible thing of me to say there. I take that back. Someone from the Philippines, I've written.
The nefarious potato.
Oh dear. And then I've written any black people, question mark. The answer to that was no.
No, but you had an Asian person. Come on, don't push it.
Yeah, but
Australia.
I mean, he wasn't a great representation. Mitch
Well,
came.
it was the LGBTQ plus and
Plus
a
size.
Catholic and Filipino. So I'd say that's 3 minorities right there.
Yeah, but we need a personality as well, not just all the.
No, yeah, that would help. Right.
So then we had a new Mitch come in. What do you think old Mitch thinks of new Mitch coming in and stealing his... Oh, no, he didn't steal his girl. The other person
Mate,
did.
Mitch, great again. Mitch is the bearded, really buff guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably felt like he was the inferior Mitch.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Well, yeah. Although that Mitch guy's getting on my nerves, I must say.
My Dan's got a nickname for that Mitch.
Oh, go on.
Rape culture.
He's a bit... He reminds me of that Dan and Matt from last year. He's a bit like... Whoa, whoa,
It's a bit,
do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, it's like, calm
it's a
down.
bit kind of like American level of bravado.
I actually kind of fancy him a bit.
He's quite cute.
Yeah, I like
especially when he
his.
smiles.
I like his eyebrows,
A nice
but
beard as well.
his personality is.
Oh!
Whoa! Yes, wait! Can't you hold your hand over it when you open it?
Sorry.
God, you're not in the Big Brother house now, breaking the lights.
Kiss that
My
glass.
my fixtures and fittings cost money. Admittedly, not
It's
much.
your landlord.
Yeah, well, I won't get my deposit back at this rate. I've already got a fag burn in the stairs
You're
and
not getting it back anyway.
God knows what else.
I've seen the state of your kitchen.
I have lived here for 7 years. Shut up. How rude. Don't kitchen shame me.
The fucking oven doesn't work. Or did he fix it?
Oh, I know. And guess what? I'm getting rid of my microwave before I move, so no more microwave meals for you around my house.
Why?
Because me and Jack don't use the microwave.
Oh, great. I have to bring my own.
Yeah. I ain't keeping it just for you.
How rude. How am I going to eat? Well, the podcast's cancelled then.
You ain't... The last time you fucking made something in my microwave, you set it on fire. My plate's still damaged from that. I don't remember getting any remuneration for that. I can't even say remuneration. Gas is just buggered off. Right, come on. Mitch said, I've got the smarts and the brawn. Whoa. Dinner party. Oh. What?
You are fucking blazing through these notes.
Well, you haven't even fucking got any notes. So you ain't really got a leg to stand on, do you? Why haven't you written any notes?
I was eating.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry. Do you want to stop and talk about notes that you don't have? Or should we go for what I've
Yeah,
written?
I do.
Go on then.
I was eating
What were you eating?
a nefarious potato.
Is that the guy?
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, he's like, he's called something else now. He's got his avatar is like a potato in like on a lilo.
I need to see that.
Yeah, he was talking to us this
Does
week.
it look like Gabe?
A bit, yeah. Mr. Potato Head. So the dinner party, I've put this as back to square one. Oh, because there was going to be 20 people again.
There's a lot of people coming. Hang on.
It was too many.
Did you like the way they went, like, apparently through that, like, tunnel in the side of Big Brother's cliff?
Yeah,
And
I
then
did
they were
like that.
Sonia was there, and there was, like, I don't know, lockers in the background.
Was that
and,
real,
like,
though?
like gas things.
Was that real?
Probably not, but they came out through the sofa.
Oh, yeah, I did like that, yeah.
And they had to, like, creep. That was not real. They made up, like Tilly's in the bathroom, and they had to creep by.
I don't know. They're always
Pink
doing
Panther
this
style.
shit.
Do-dun.
That's one for our older listeners as well. I've written here, so good. And obviously trying to workshop some titles as I go along. boobs coming out of the sofa over him.
Oh, she called out the girl out of the ring, and there was a boob resting on the sofa. It looked nice though.
Goodness me, whose boobs was it?
Adriana.
Oh, is Adriana going to have a shame out to Dan?
I wouldn't mind it if she did.
I think there's definitely.
Does she remind you of Sarah Harding a little bit?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
She's giving me Sarah Harding
mum,
vibes.
maybe. See, when all these intruders come in, I was thinking, oh, it's too many people. I don't want to get to know these people. We've got all this momentum built up. I was like, fuck these people. They're going to not like Dan. And then Dan was sort of twitching when they come in. But, a little did I know. But, if you think about it, it's still people that Dan's got to knock out to get to the end.
Well, it's better than that alliance who outweigh him.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he definitely wasn't going to...
No.
Without these intruders, Dan would not have... His days were up, I would say, numbered.
Fuck knows how Dan gets these people on side.
I've got no idea either. But it doesn't always go his way, as we see.
No, it doesn't. But he has got some magnetism of some sort.
So, read the book. Apparently it's very good.
So, I'd love to. So, first we had... we should get Dan on the podcast. Imagine.
Oh, I'd love that.
Oh, I would fucking love that. That would be so good. Let's do it afterwards.
I'm sure he would.
Do you reckon he would?
I think he might.
Oh, that would be so good. That could be our new camera. He can be our new Cameron Cole. SJ's lipstick is on point, I've put here. So 6 of them come in and they all hide under the dinner table.
Because Big Brother goes, look, guys, you're going to be given a meal. I don't even know if they... Oh, did they win it from the boat?
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Okay.
My notes are not that great. Oh, because I was disengaged, I was pissed off.
Big Brother goes, oh, you're going to have salmon, you're going to have lamb, you're going to have this, you're going to have that. And then...
It's like Hannibal Lecter.
Obviously, they come up to the table, the cloches are there.
Did you notice they didn't take the cloches off straight away? They were like chatting amongst themselves, and I thought, is Big Brother told
They did like
them?
this emotional speech where it was like, oh,
Yeah.
5 and 10,
Yeah.
10, and they like
Big Brother must have told him, you can't pick up the cloches. I would have been sus. Well, we would have been sus straight away, but... And then when they pulled the cloche off, they were like, ah!
Well, Christina first, I think, lifted up a cloche and went, ah!
Yeah,
put it back down.
down.
So I thought I saw something. And then I think Jess was the one to take off. There's people under there.
Yeah.
And Jess like ruined it. She's like, there's people. And it's like,
yeah.
I want to see the moment where like, you know, when Emma like put her head out and goes,
yeah, yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, Jess ruins everything.
And then I was worried that they were going to sit at the table and kick the housemates underneath and like realise people were there.
Oh, right.
And then I thought, okay, like we've got like Gabe's head and Adriana's head, but where's the lamb and where's the salmon?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like they were promised.
Yeah, I'd be fuming.
We just have to pick up like the grapes on the side.
Yeah,
Or
I'd be
something.
pissed off about that for starters. False advertising. I've said Dan must be thinking, thank fuck it's not Katie come back in. Oh yeah, and Jess put the cloche down and went, no thanks.
Yeah, that was quite funny. Yeah,
sorry, no. I've put Dan needs to rally the troops ASAP. A new Charlotte and a new Mitch. I've said it must be frustrating for the housemates. It's bad enough for us watching.
Do you know what? I was excited because
were you?
for me it was like the throwback to the table and the cloches. That was enough for me.
I knew you'd be loving that.
I was all over it.
I don't like change.
And I saw your tweet saying, "Oh, it's ruined the momentum."
Yeah,
and
it
I
did.
said to you, "I'm watching it now, and it's brilliant up until now." And you didn't really say anything.
Oh, I don't remember seeing that. It totally killed it for me. Everything was so exciting, and then me and Jack were just like watching it, like that episode, the next episode, just being like. And when it was like no one's even getting evicted, it's just like who's going to stay out of these people we don't fucking know. Well, I couldn't actually give 2 shits. Fair enough, we get down for another week, but you don't really have a bigger part to play. It's like you got the stars of your show, you got your like main characters, and it's like, oh, we're gonna have a week like where we get the backstory of fucking someone we couldn't give 2 fucks about. It's like I'm supposed to be invested in this, but I care about this other thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
I never like newbies into BB ever, apart from Ashleen and Mark O'Neill. That's it.
Yeah, but I think what you need to acknowledge is intruders is part of Big Brother Australia's culture, and to have people come into the house that are not housemates yet is a very Big Brother Australia thing. And I liked the cloches, I liked the reveal, that reminded me of BB UK 5, and also, and here's one for the BB Australia people, Alfie Sheldon, the sort of the sitting at the table having a meal together was a bit of a throwback to like family dinners, which I used to do once a week in BB Australia.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a bit weird because they're obviously having to get to know the new people. And I really enjoyed seeing Dan kind of like shifty eyes looking around the table, watching who was networking with who.
Dan was twitching.
And being like, I need to step in here. And Dan was like trying to put himself in front of
Yeah.
Jess,
Yeah.
I'd say, to like get to like Brenton.
Yeah. Maybe that was what bonded Dan and Jess again, and the fact that they were sort of, the OGs and like we got a band together.
It is
and
that,
blah,
exactly,
blah, blah.
because now they're not the originals and the plain
No.
people. They're the originals, which includes the plain people, and the new people.
But then why aren't the new people like an alliance like the plain people were? Why isn't it the same? The new people don't seem to have bandied together like that. Oh, because they weren't on a fucking plane for 24 hours.
Oh yeah, just walk down a little corridor together.
Yeah, that was it. Somebody asked them, "Are you staying in for long?"
Let's hope not.
Wishful thinking. And then
just a night.
Dan went to the diary room and said, "You've done my head in," to Big Brother. Jess was bitching about Dan to the new bland bloke. Uh-oh.
Is that Brenton?
Must have been.
Brenton, you know what? They revealed his name before the show started in the original like lineup of housemates when they revealed who they are. And Laurie gave us a cheat sheet and she said, "Don't look at it." And in the cheat sheet it said Brenton, but for Brenton it said "not in the house." And she's like, "I've got no idea what that means." Why the fuck did they include Brenton only and not anyone else?
Maybe they hadn't decided on the others. I don't know. Brenton ain't exactly,
What
2
do you mean?
years old.
Hadn't decided. Filming finished in October.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
true.
they started to do the promo this year. So it's almost like Brenton's picture and name slipped through the net. Shoddy.
Come on, BBAU's got high production values. Oh, talking about Alfie Sheldon, has he warmed to BBAU yet? Or is he
No,
still
Alfie
anti?
Sheldon refuses to enjoy BB Australia.
What about Dan? He don't even like Dan.
I don't think he does.
Probably thinks he's overbearing.
Probably. I mean, I see, like, Johnny from Big Blagger, he doesn't like it either. He won't accept that Big Brother is even on at the moment. And I'm like, these guys,
Look the other way. It's not happening.
They have a version of their favourite show where they refuse to enjoy it. I don't know why.
Gaz, it's like these people who don't like sequels to things. They just can't accept that something's different. If it's something I like the sequel even if it's shit.
I tried to put myself in the shoes of someone like Alfie Sheldon, who
we will only refer to by both of his names.
Follow him on Twitter at Alfie F
12.
Because
he's only 12. Bless him. Give him a cuddle.
Like
no, don't. He's only 12.
He's very committed to like original BBAU, and I'm very committed to original BBUK. And if BBUK came back in this form, would I feel the same way as Alfie does about it? I don't think I would, because I'm grateful for what I've got.
Any crumb I could get, I would take it and eat it up.
And I find this version entertaining. I do.
It is entertaining. Like, and for the casual, like Jack and Dan, your Dan and my Jack, they watch it and they get into it. They get excited by it. They watch BBUS and they're like, recent years, not the classic seasons. They're like, what's happening? It's boring. Why are they wearing a costume? Whatever. But they watch BBAU, they hear the and they hear that and then you're like, ooh, there is pricker.
So what you're saying, this is Big Brother for millennials.
Yeah.
We're millennials.
Maybe I'm only just. Maybe
Gen
it's Big
Zs.
Brother for, it's a bit more easily accessible, like everything's there all in one night. It's not like when me and Jack watched the old BBUS, he's like, are we going to see who goes tonight? I'm like, no, it's just the veto tonight. It's a bit more elongated.
I wish BBUS would speed it up a bit.
Well, when they do double eviction, it's always like the best episodes, isn't it? Because it's like, well, not in any you've seen, but like in the olden days.
No. But in Canada, they're good.
They're good. I just realised my eyesight's gone a bit wobbly. Jess was feeling bad for Katie, saying she deserved to be here. No, she didn't deserve to be there because she got evicted. Goodbye.
Oh, instead of these new people.
I hate this deserve to be here bollocks. Fuck off. Charlotte and Alex are the twins talking at the same time. Oh, that's funny when twins do that. Like, end each other's sentences, don't they? Weird. Jack hates twins. He's like, oh, they're just creepy as well. I like that's twins. They're interesting. He's like, Jack's like, I couldn't think of anything worse than being a twin and not having your own identity. I'm like, oh, I'd love it. You've got your like best friend there who would just support you through anything.
Yeah, I get what he means, because I think sometimes it can be hard for twins to stand as individuals.
That's what Alex and Charlotte were saying, weren't they? Like, they wanted to... Alex was saying she wanted to sort of prove herself on her own, which was interesting.
I went to uni with a girl who's a twin, and it's funny how... What I find weird about twins is, like, when you first meet them, you're like, oh god, it's impossible, I'll never tell them apart. And then when you get to know them, you're like, it's so obvious, and you would never confuse them.
Yeah, it's strange.
But I'm not sure about with these two. And Jedward, I can't ever do it.
Jedward, I feel like I started to a little bit of there is one in Jedward who's a bit